The tables have turned. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so I'm already getting a few messages coming in. I'm getting here, Pisces, that someone's mask has dropped. You've seen behind the mask, or you got to see someone's true colors. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that you already knew this, or you had some suspicions about this person. Whatever it is, Pisces, you caught this person with their mask off. That your intuition is on point. Your intuition was right about this person, and you're seeing them for who they really are. With the tables have turned here, this is a person that thought they had the upper hand, or this is a person that thought they could pull the strings. And with wild card, there's something that you said or something that you did that shocked this person. Like this person didn't see it coming. Something about you was very shocking to this person. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is that this person may be used to patterns, or they may be used to understanding people's body language. Whatever it is that they do, they're able to predict what people are going to say or do next. And with you, there's something very unpredictable about your energy with wild card that doesn't allow this person to see what's going to happen next. They don't know what you're going to do. Yeah, the tables have turned. This person feels like they're on the bottom and you're on top. I don't know what this is, Pisces, but they thought they had the upper hand. They thought they had a higher advantage in the situation. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the tables have turned. What do you want Pisces to know about the tables have turned? What is this about, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have the Fool. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more card. Okay, the Hangman. So we have Aries energy, Pisces energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, with the tables have turned, is that someone here with the full energy showing up, they viewed you as inexperienced, or they viewed you as not having a lot of knowledge in a specific area. Whatever it is, Pisces, from the Fool to the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very mature, very seasoned, someone who's already learned how to master her craft. And with the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles coming in together, it's like someone didn't know that you were this experienced, or someone didn't know that you were this seasoned. They didn't see you for the Queen of Pentacles. They saw you for the Fool. And with the tables have turned, this person is shocked or surprised that you actually have the upper hand. Hangman and the Upright. They're getting a different perspective or a different view of the situation. And their opinion, or whatever it is that they thought, is changing, because the light represents illumination. The light represents information. And this person is seeing things in a different way, in a different light here. So the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hangman. The tables have turned and you're on top. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, with the Full energy is that you have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to be the student. You have to be willing to learn something new. And I don't know what the situation is, Pisces, but with wild card, someone didn't expect you to do this, or someone didn't expect you to follow through with something. Holy Spirit, clarify breadcrumbing. What do you want Pisces to know about breadcrumbing? What is this about? And what do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is warning you to not fall for the appearances. Something here is not what it seems. And I don't know if this is a person, if this is a contract, a deal. I don't know if this is an offer. Whatever it is, Pisces, the Seven of Wands is a card of protection. In the reverse is letting you know, Pisces, there's a need to protect yourself when it comes to other people offering you things, or when it comes to appearances, okay? Because as you can see here, the Knight of Cups, when you take things at face value, everything looks good, okay? But behind the scenes here, he's in a desert. Everything's dry. Nothing really grows here. So there's something here about not letting yourself be distracted or tricked by shiny things, not falling for people's appearances, or not falling for first impressions, okay? Because the Five of Cups is right next to the Knight of Cups. Something that starts as an offer ends up in a painful, sad disappointment. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse is saying, Pisces, there's a need to protect yourself from appearances, or from breadcrumbing, or from distractions. Not everything that shines is gold, is what I'm getting here. And with the Seven of Wands being in the reverse, this is a little bit of an alert. Okay, this is a little bit of a cautious energy because it is a card of protection from haters. And in the reverse, Pisces, Spirit is calling your attention to protect your mind, protect your heart, your energy, your space, your resources. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who comes in to charm, to make offers. Whether this is in business, whether this is in friendships and relationships. Again, everything looks good, surface level. But if you look behind the scenes, this is a dry desert. Okay, nothing grows here. And I'm getting, Pisces, that there's something here about illusions. Someone's able to cast illusions, or someone's able to play into a narrative or a character. And with the Five of Cups here, there's some kind of disappointment that Spirit wants to protect you from with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I don't know what this is, Pisces, because I'm getting here the tables have turned. Someone thought that you were something different or that you were someone else. Okay, with the Fool showing up as the first card and the Queen of Pentacles, you have two opposite sides to you, but you're both. At the same time, you embody both energies. With the Fool card coming in, you have this free-spirited energy. You're willing to take risks. You're willing to be the student. You're willing to learn new things. You have this childlike essence. You're also very playful. Then at the same time, you're embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Very matured, very wise, very seasoned, and dedicated and committed to the things that you care about. Okay, you have the Midas touch. You're able to grow things into prosperity. With the Hangman, you're also very wise in terms of how you view things or how you can shift your perspective. So the tables have turned here. Someone that had an offer is realizing that their offer is nothing compared to what you already have or what you already do. And with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands in the reverse, Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't fall for the shiny things. Don't fall for first impressions or for appearances, because this is clarifying breadcrumbing. It's like you can already do more. You can already give yourself more or do more for yourself than what this person is offering. And the reason why I'm not getting a good vibe from this Knight of Cups is because it's clarifying breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing is a manipulative behavior. It's not that someone doesn't have much to offer you, is the fact that they're offering you just enough to hook you or just enough to get you to say yes. Again, if this is a business deal, Pisces, I'm getting here, read the contract. Read between the lines, take some time, don't allow someone to pressure you into it. If it's a deal, whatever this is, Pisces, if this is business, don't fall for the numbers, look into the terms, okay? If this is a relationship or if this is a new friendship, don't fall for first impressions or love bombing, okay? I don't know what the situation is. It's going to be different things for different people, but Spirit, Seven of Wands in the reverse, 11:11 on the clock, is trying to prevent some kind of disappointment here. Spirit is trying to protect you because the Seven of Wands in the reverse talks about needing to erect energetic boundaries, not being cautious enough or feeling like your boundaries need to be stronger. Okay, Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is a card of haters. So this may even be a person who's hiding the fact that they're actually a hater or that they have some kind of resentment towards you. Because the Five of Cups is right next to the Knight of Cups. It goes backwards. Okay, because the Knight of Cups would then move into the Queen or the King, but it's actually going back into the Five of Cups. Accepting this offer would bring you back at least 5 steps is what I'm getting here. This is why Spirit is saying, Pisces, breadcrumbing, you can already do this and more. So whatever this offer is, whether it's business, love, friendship, Spirit wants you to read the fine print and not fall for appearances or not fall for an illusion here. Okay? Spirit wants you to stay protected and stay vigilant because, again, the Knight of Cups is showing up and everything looks good, surface level, but the Seven of Wands is a card of haters. This may be a person that smiles or says all the right things or knows how to smooth talk, but in reality, there's something about you that triggers this person that they may want to have, or they may want to possess some of the qualities that you have. I don't know what this is, Pisces. I'm going to have to clarify some more because the Queen of Pentacles is saying, Pisces, you already have that and more. Breadcrumbing is a manipulation tactic. It's giving you enough to get you hooked, to keep you coming back for more. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, you're already abundant. You already have that and more. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, the tables have turned because you know who you are. You know that you can do this and more. Queen of Pentacles. You're not just the Fool, you're also the Queen of Pentacles and the Hangman. So Spirit is warning you, Pisces, not to fall for appearances and is warning you of a person in your life that may make an offer or offer a deal or a contract or a partnership or maybe even a relationship. But Spirit is saying, hey, the Knight of Cups is right next to the Five of Cups. This isn't moving forward to the Queen or the King. it's going back to the 5. Okay, so it starts off good, but then it goes to the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. This is the need for protection. This is the need for boundaries. And this is the card of haters. So it's almost like someone admires you and hates you at the same time, or the same things that someone loves about you are the same things that cause jealousy. Holy Spirit, clarify this Knight of Cups. Who is this Knight of Cups to Pisces? What is this Knight of Cups, Holy Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we have 2 Knights coming in. Sun in the reverse. This is a person that isn't happy because the Sun in the upright is the happiest card in the tarot. It's very uplifting, very positive, very vibrant. But in the reverse, it can talk about depression or maybe even bitterness. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Who is this Knight of Cups to Pisces? And what do you want Pisces to know about this Knight of Cups? What is this about, Holy Spirit? Page of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, Spirit is trying to prevent a disappointment from happening. Only you're going to know what this is. Again, whether it's a business deal or it's a relationship. Page of Swords talks about all talk and no action, making empty promises. And then we have 2 Knights and a Page. I don't see a king or a queen here, clarifying breadcrumbing. The Queen of Pentacles is representing your energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. You've achieved this position for the hard work and the risks that you took in your life. And now with the Knight of Cups, someone here is making an offer, but Spirit is trying to prevent a disappointment. Okay, Page of Swords in the reverse, all talk and no action, future faking, making empty promises. The Sun in the reverse, this person is not happy. And the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like they make big promises, but they can't keep up with it because the Knight of Pentacles is very, very slow moving. So it's almost like someone here wants to breadcrumb, give you the least to keep you the longest. Okay, breadcrumbing, and then look at the seeds. It's almost like they're leaving crumbs. Whoever this person is wanted to string you along or keep you longer. But you're already the Queen of Pentacles. Why would you choose a Knight? Okay, it's clarifying breadcrumbing. So Pisces, if this is business, I'm getting here that you could already do that and more. I don't know what the situation is, but let's say that you have a contract with another person. It's almost like they're trying to get you to sign a contract where they have all the leverage. And it puts you in a position where, again, it doesn't favor you, it favors them. So don't just look at the numbers, look at the terms. If this is a relationship or a friendship, it's like they give you very little to keep you coming back. Again, it's like they're leaving crumbs here. Okay, breadcrumbing. But you're already in the Queen of Pentacles position. So the 5 of Cups is going back from the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is going back from the Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, be aware of the offers coming in. Not everything that shines is gold. And read into the contract, read into the terms. If this is a relationship, Pisces, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, this person isn't a king or a queen. So this energy is misaligned, is what I'm getting here. And again, it goes from the Knight of Cups to the 5 of Cups. This would be going back for you. Okay, I don't know what it is for this person because this person looks excited to make this offer. But then the Page of Swords and the 7 of Wands is saying that this person can be a secret hater, or they can have some kind of animosity because this card is about protecting yourself. And the Page of Swords in the reverse is also someone who can gossip and lie. But it's all about all talk and no action, meaning that this person is making promises or they're guaranteeing things that they can't really guarantee. They can't back that up. Yeah, the Sun in the reverse. This person isn't happy about something. And it's almost like they're coming to you because they feel like you have the answers or they feel like you figured it out. I don't like this energy, Pisces, because it's clarifying breadcrumbing, and breadcrumbing is manipulative behavior. It's almost like this person is trying to fake appearances or fake first impressions, Page of Swords, by making a lot of promises or being all talk and no action, but knowing that you are a Queen of Pentacles and they're in this Knight of Pentacles energy. Again, I don't know what the situation is, Pisces, but the reason that you got to this level is because you followed your intuition. So Spirit is saying, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you about this person or about the situation. Also, watch out what you tell this person, because the Page of Swords can be a card of gossip and also stalking. So I don't know who this person is to you, Pisces, but don't fall for appearances, is what I'm getting here. Pay attention to actions and not words. Because Spirit is saying that if you accept this offer or if you move forward with this, is going from the Knight of Cups into the 5 of Cups. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading, Holy Spirit? Okay, they love your voice. Again, Pisces, the Knight of Cups is someone who has admiration. Either they like you or they love certain things about you or they feel charmed by you. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. They like what you've made out of yourself, but with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this is a card of haters. This person may be secretly competitive with you, Pisces, and if this is a relationship, let's say that you get more attention in the relationship, and instead of your partner feeling proud, at the fact that you're getting attention or at the fact that you're being successful in your career in life, okay, they tend to get jealous. They tend to internalize that because the Seven of Wands is a card of haters. So there's something here where Spirit wants you to know that this person, it's like they may like who you are as a person, but it's not that they want to be there for you, is that they want to learn certain things from you so that they can become that. So it's more of a selfish intent is what I'm getting here, whereas the Queen of Pentacles, she is a giver, she is generous. So I'm getting here a mismatch of energy. This person can't give you what you can give them. So this is going backwards, okay? This is breadcrumbing behavior and it is manipulative. So they do love your voice. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? What are your messages for Pisces? Okay, we have divine match. This person feels like you are a match to them, but with the Page of Swords in the reverse, it's almost like they feel like they have to make all these promises that, again, they can't back up. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Sun in the reverse to the Page of Swords, all talk and no action. This is why Spirit doesn't want you to be disappointed. Okay, this person may have good intentions, but the way that they're going about it is manipulative. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have ego, ghosted, and level up. Pisces, this person feels like if they were around you, it would be an ego boost. Again, because they're showing up as a Knight of Pentacles and you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're feminine or masculine, the Queen of Pentacles is above the Knight of Pentacles. So they feel like it would be an ego boost to be around you or to be seen with you. And with level up here, this person feels like you have the answers or the keys to help them level up. Again, it's not that you're helping this person, it's more of a selfish desire. Because breadcrumbing is manipulative behavior. So this person sees that you can do something for them and they want to hook you in by making offers or making false promises and breadcrumbing for them to receive a level up from being around you. Okay, I've never received that message before, Pisces, but I'm getting Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's an ego boost to be around you because it takes them from the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, they want you to level them up and it is about their ego. Pisces, what I'm seeing from this person's energy is almost like, what can you do for them? It's like they're viewing you, Pisces, as someone who is going to do something for them. Again, this feels selfish. It feels one-sided. They feel like you should be the one doing something for them. Whereas if you feel like you are the feminine or the masculine, the Queen of Pentacles, you already did this for yourself. So for you to have a divine match, for you to unite forces with someone else, it has to be reciprocal. I'm getting this as a selfish energy. It's like they're viewing you as what you can do for them versus what can they do for you. Okay, this is why Spirit is trying to protect you. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Protect what it is that you have, protect what it is that you built, and exert energetic boundaries. Because the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can be someone that gets taken advantage of or someone that overgives, but it's in the upright. So right now it's healthy. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, protect your boundaries because this person is very selfish and they're viewing you as your ticket. They're viewing you as the person that's going to level them up and give them some kind of ego boost. Okay, with ghosted here, if you've already removed yourself from this person's life or if you've already created distance, this person feels like you're playing some kind of game here. Clarify ghosted, Holy Spirit. What is this ghosted card? What do you want Pisces to know? Clarify ghosted. Hey, the Hierophant. So, ghosted is being clarified by the Hierophant. Pisces, you have bigger and better things to do, and Spirit is guiding you and leading you in your life. What I'm getting here, Pisces, is that this person wanted you to make them the priority. And with the Hierophant here, it's like you're almost laughing because you have a bigger mission, a bigger purpose at play. You're following divine guidance. You're not going to allow a person to distract you or to take you off the path with some breadcrumbing behavior. Pisces, I'm getting some kind of divine intervention coming in from the Hierophant because it is clarifying ghosted. So Spirit guided you to move away from a person or create some kind of distance. It was due to divine guidance. Spirit sees what this person is planning. Hey, Knight of Pentacles, they want to string you along, give you the leash to keep you coming back, and they want a level up. They want an ego boost from your energy. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't allow yourself to be used or don't allow yourself to be placed in this position. It's almost like this person had an expectation that you would put them first or that you would prioritize them. And with the Hierophant, it's like, no, you have bigger and better things to do and you're being guided by a higher power. So Spirit is letting me know, Pisces, you do have free will. But if you choose to accept this offer, whether this is a business offer, a relationship, a friendship, it does lead to some kind of disappointment or sadness because the Knight of Cups is first, then it's the Five of Cups. It goes backwards. And then the Seven of Wands in the reverse talks about boundaries and protection from haters. Pisces, whoever this person is, it's almost like they wanted to drain your energy. They wanted some kind of ego boost or some kind of level up because they're in the Knight of Pentacles position and you're in the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Page of Swords in the reverse. Gossip, lies, all talk and no action, future faking, making false promises. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify ghosted. What do you want Pisces to know about ghosted? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces, I'm getting a very selfish energy coming from this person. It's almost like they're viewing you as an opportunity or as a ticket to get to where they want to be. Okay, so they're viewing you as a piece in their puzzle. And that's not how this works. Okay, you have the Hierophant here. You have the Hangman. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. You have a lot of major arcanas coming in, meaning that you've done the spiritual work to get to where you are, and you are at a higher level, a higher position than this person. So it's almost like this person was viewing you as a ticket or an opportunity to get to where they want to be. They thought that you were just a piece in their puzzle, in their chess game, but they're not realizing, Pisces, that you're the one that's in charge, the Hierophant. You're the one that's being led and guided by something higher. So I'm getting a very selfish energy from this person. It's almost like they're viewing you for what you can do for them or for what it's going to mean to be with you or to be seen with you. It's almost, Pisces, like that energy of everyone in a group wanting the same person and they get to brag to say, oh, I was with that person or I dated that person. It's almost like a competitive thing. Hey, it's selfish. It's not coming from a genuine desire. It's coming from a selfish place. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. How is it going to look? How is it going to boost their ego? How are they going to level up? They're doing something for the looks or for what it's going to mean to other people. Okay, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, their desire, their intention is not coming from a real or genuine place. This is why Spirit wants you to avoid a disappointment with this breadcrumbing energy. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify ghosted. What do you want Pisces to know about ghosted? Queen of Swords. Pisces, some of you may have already cut this person off, or you may have already created distance, or you're about to. Okay, I don't know what your timeline is, but if this is your reading, you're going to know who you are because this Knight of Pentacles and this breadcrumbing energy is the same energy. They wanted to string you along. They wanted to buy more time by breadcrumbing. Again, that's manipulative behavior because they wanted some kind of ego boost or level up. They admire certain things about you, but it's not from a place of appreciation and love. It's from a place of wanting to copy that or to steal that energy. Yeah, Pisces, this person, I'm seeing very selfish or very immature energy. They only think about themselves. This is why they have the Page and two Knights. Yeah, there's an energy mismatch here. Spirit is saying if this deal, if this contract, or if this relationship happens, is not going to be reciprocal in the way that you think. This is why it leads to a disappointment. Okay, because you can already give that and more. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Swords talks about thinking with logic, with clarity, facing the facts, facing the truth of the situation. And yeah, Queen of Swords. You may have already cut this person off. Clarify divine match, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about divine match? What is this about? Okay, we have the Six of Cups, reminiscing. Seven of Cups in the reverse, confusion. A lot of options, and Ten of Swords. Ooh. Ten of Swords is the most painful card in the tarot. And it talks about an ending, a betrayal, a painful heartbreak. And the Six of Cups talks about reminiscing. Yeah, I don't know what this is, Pisces. If this person thought you were the divine match, or if you thought this person was a divine match at some point, there's a big disappointment here with the Ten of Swords. Whether it's an ending or a betrayal. Some of you Pisces, if you already have history with this person, this is not going to be for all of you. For some of you, this is an offer that is coming in that Spirit is warning you not to fall for breadcrumbing behavior. For others of you with the Six of Cups, you may already have history with this person. Okay, it's only going to apply for a few of you because the Queen of Swords is indicating that you already cut someone off, or that you already had to make a tough choice in the situation. So if this is someone that you already know from your past, the Six of Cups talks about history, having a lot of options or being confused, and it ending. Okay, so if you thought this person was a divine match, or if they thought you were a divine match, it ended in the Ten of Swords. Some way, somehow, Pisces, this worked in your favor, because from the Ten of Swords, then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Hangman. If this resonates as someone from your past, I'm getting here that some way, somehow, this helped boost you to the next level. If this is someone coming in with this breadcrumbing energy, Spirit is trying to tell you in advance that to avoid a disappointment, to not fall for appearances, to not fall for the shiny things, and to set some clear boundaries with this Knight of Cups energy. Okay, because it's clarifying breadcrumbing. Someone here may have thought that you were their divine match, or you may have thought that they were your divine match, but it ended in a Ten of Swords. Okay, and whoever this Knight of Cups is, what they want is some kind of ego boost or level up from being around you or being in your energy. This person isn't looking to give, they're not looking to add, they're looking to take. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? Wow, Pisces, this is crazy. It says here, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So in this person's eyes, they don't see themselves as a bad person. They don't even view themselves as selfish. Them trying to be in your energy and see what it is that they can get, either as an opportunist, seeing you as a golden ticket, whatever it is. It's like they can think that they have good intentions, but it says here, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So something looks good, surface level, but it leads to a disappointment with the Five of Cups. This is why Spirit wants you to protect yourself and have strong boundaries so that you don't have to experience this disappointment. Okay? Breadcrumbing energy is manipulative behavior. So this person sees themselves as the good guy, as someone who has good intentions. They're very self-centered and they're very selfish. They don't see outside of themselves, is what I'm getting here. It says, don't settle. Confused. Oh, wow. We have a lot of cards here. I didn't see how many we had. Okay, so don't settle, confused. Cut your losses, lust or love. Oh, Pisces, if this is a person that wants a relationship or wanted a relationship with you, I don't know what this is. Pisces is going to be different things for different people. This could be contracts for work. This can be a business deal. This could be a relationship. But this breadcrumbing behavior or this breadcrumbing situation, Spirit is saying, Pisces, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You can do that and more. You don't need this contract or you don't need this person. Okay, someone here thinks they're the good guy or the good girl in the situation, but it's saying here the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Spirit is letting you know, Pisces, not everything that shines is gold, and if you accept this Knight of Cups energy, it's going to lead to a Five of Cups, a disappointment. Okay, so saying here, don't settle. If something doesn't feel right, if you're hesitating on people's true intentions, or if you're noticing fishy behavior, yeah, there's something here about saying no or pausing. We also have confused. I don't know if this person wanted to confuse you with their words and their actions, because the Page of Swords is in the reverse, Their words and their actions don't match. So I don't know if someone wanted to create confusion by making promises and then doing the opposite of what they promised. I don't know what this is, but the Seven of Cups is the card of confusion, and then we have confused coming in again. This is a double confirmation. This person may play games by trying to confuse people. Again, saying one thing and doing the other. Seven of Cups here, we have a snake. That can represent betrayal. Okay, snakes are not meant to be trusted. And with the bat here and the ladders, someone is making something more complicated and they may not even know what their reasons are. Again, in their eyes, they think they're the good guy. Okay, because it says here, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Even though they're being selfish about something, they don't even see it that way. Okay, it's like they don't even realize. This is why Spirit is letting you know in advance so that you avoid going down this path. Is it lust or is it love? I'm getting here, Pisces, not to say that this person is a bad person or that they try to do this because they're trying to hurt someone. It may even be from a place of ignorance or not realizing the consequences of their actions, or not realizing, not thinking outside of themselves. So not to say that they're genuinely a bad person, but it says lust or love. This person may be at a place where they haven't awakened enough to understand themselves or to have the maturity to distinguish what is driving them or their intentions. So Spirit doesn't want you to trust this offer or to trust this person. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse, Holy Spirit? Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Judgment in the reverse. Two of Cups in the upright, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces, exactly. They can't give you what you can give, and this would become imbalanced and unreciprocal. This is why Spirit is trying to avoid a disappointment here. The Six of Pentacles is an imbalance. In the upright, it's an equal give and take. This is a reciprocal connection, and it's balanced and healthy. But in the reverse here, it creates blockages. So uniting with this person or bringing these two cups together would lead to an imbalance, okay? Judgment in the reverse, this can feel like losing yourself or losing your power in a relationship or in a dynamic or in a contract, not feeling like yourself. Yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is trying to protect you from a disappointment here. Either this is someone you already know or someone that's around you, whether this is a person or someone making an offer for a contract or a deal, whatever it is saying breadcrumbing. You can already do this and more. Queen of Pentacles. They're in the Knight of Pentacles energy. You're already in the Queen of Pentacles. You're already a step ahead. And agreeing to this would take you back is what I'm getting here. Again, Pisces, don't make decisions when you're confused. Okay, don't settle. Take your time with this and cut your losses. If you already notice some red flags, there's no point in waiting for evidence. Okay, follow your intuition here, because the Judgment in the reverse, this is something that can make you feel entrapped or like you're losing your power in a relationship or a contract. Judgment in the reverse, self-doubt, hiding behind many masks. I need to let go of a shadow aspect of your story, denying yourself and your loved ones the experience of your true nature or essence. You have judged others and have been judged yourself, and you are awakening to the understanding that the only approval that really matters is your own. Are you doing your best with others and with yourself? It's time to shed any negative facades. Drop the mask behind the masks. It may feel risky, yet this profound act of self-acceptance will unleash your absolute essence. You are light, shadow, matter, and consciousness, and you are a miracle. Why then do you keep your true nature hidden away from the world? There is no way to really understand your full potential until you are open and honest with your own heart. Without judgment, to expand and evolve requires a colossal forgiveness of self. Forgive your beautiful soul, accept your beautiful heart, and as you do, you consciously answer the call of your highest self, and the vastness of your horizon will make itself available to you. Hello, Essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. Also getting with the Judgment here, Pisces, that your soul may be speaking to you at this time about changes that you're being guided to make. 43:43 on the clock. There's a need to listen to your soul, Pisces, because something here is almost like you reached the final level and now you're ready for the next level. But someone here is almost trying to tempt you or trick you into going back to something. Okay, because it says breadcrumbing, then the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups are clarifying that energy. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, accepting this is going backwards. Okay, and you are ready to move forward, but there's something here about paying attention to your soul. listening to where your soul is guiding you to go, because that is where your growth and your expansion lies. Holy Spirit, clarify the judgment for Pisces. Clarify the judgment in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. It's almost like your soul is guiding you to do something, but your logical mind or the way that you're reasoning through choices or options, the Two of Pentacles is almost like some kind of inner conflict. 44 on the clock. You haven't been able to decide something, but with the judgment in the reverse, your soul wants to be heard. Your soul wants to be acknowledged. You can choose to ignore it and numb it down and do what is logical or reasonable, but it's going to keep calling you, is what I'm getting here. I'm getting a completely different message here, Pisces, so I don't know for who this is. You may have some kind of inner conflict between what is logical and reasonable and versus where your soul is calling you to or what your soul is calling you to do. And it's creating a Two of Pentacles, a back and forth here. But your spirit, Pisces, your soul is guiding you to something. And this is why the judgment is in the reverse. Something here is out of alignment, and your soul is calling upon a change to get you back into alignment. Yeah, whatever this is, Pisces, judgment is card number 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 is a number of building, of aligning things together. Okay, it comes in twos, it comes in pairs, and this is the Two of Pentacles as well. 2 decisions, 2 paths, 2 choices. Are you going to listen to your reasonable, logical mind, or are you going to listen to your soul? Okay, sometimes it's not that simple, and this is why the Two of Pentacles energy is here. It's a back and forth. What voice is going to win? Clarify the judgment in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit. What is this about? I feel like this is taking the reading somewhere else, but I'm getting here. Your soul is calling you. Your soul has a message. And the reason why it's calling for this change is for it to fall back into alignment, because the judgment is actually in the reverse. Clarify the judgment in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about this judgment in the reverse? 7 of Swords in the reverse and the 6 of Wands in the reverse. The 7 of Swords can talk about deception or betrayal from other people, but it can also talk about lying to yourself about something. Maybe saying that something is okay when it's really not, or saying that something is just fine or something's whatever, but it's really not, okay? It can be some kind of imposter syndrome as well. But the 7 of Swords, this can be internal, is what I'm getting here, because the 6 of Wands, it's almost like holding back from something because you're trying to pay attention to reason and logic. Yeah, the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Something here is out of alignment. I don't know what this is, Pisces, but it's almost like you outgrew something and you're being called to the next thing. You're being called to something new. Because the next step for the Queen of Pentacles is to move into the King of Pentacles. And that's going to require a shift. That's either going to require a different mindset, different priorities, different habits, a different routine. Because the next level would be the King of Pentacles. The Spirit is saying, Pisces, if you haven't done something yet, it's normal to feel the 7 of Swords energy, okay? But the flip side of the 7 of Swords can be lying to yourself, saying that something is good or something is fine or something is okay when you know it can be better, okay? So take that message as it resonates, but you're ready for the next step and your soul is calling you to something higher, but it's almost like your logical, reasonable mind can't understand what your soul is saying or can't understand the how. I don't know what this is, Pisces. Spirit, what is your guidance for Pisces in regards to this message? What is your guidance for Pisces in regards to this message? Pause. With pause coming in, it feels like an answer may come to you when you slow things down or when you allow things to pause. Yeah, okay. I'm getting inner conflict with the 2 of Pentacles. I usually don't pull oracle cards until we get to the extended, but I felt guided to pull guidance now. Because it's almost like your logical mind and your reasoning abilities being at war or being at odds with your soul's calling or what your soul is calling you to do at this time. So Spirit is saying the guidance in regards to this 2 of Pentacles and this judgment in the reverse is to pause, is to slow things down. It says here, sometimes the most important thing in a whole day is the rest we take between 2 deep breaths. You're doing too much. And it is time to take a break from your busy schedule. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, tired, or irritable from all of life's demands, time for some downtime. Don't worry, your higher self assures you that everything will still get completed. But it's difficult to give from an empty well. Your higher self is asking you to put yourself first, rest, recharge your batteries. If it's possible to take a mini vacation, then by all means do so without guilt. Pisces, that message is crazy because the very last reading that I channeled, one of the main messages was that there needed to be a pause or a vacation before the next stage of your life. And now we're getting the same message from a different card. So for some of you Pisces, this is the same message, or I'm speaking to the same collective, because it's saying here, take a mini vacation, pause. Because the answer is not going to come through overthinking or trying harder to find a solution. Because something here is just going back and forth. Okay, maybe you're going back and forth between two options or two choices. Whatever it is, the answer, the guidance is a pause. However, if you're unable to get away, then find other ways to treat yourself. Consider a spa day, a massage, or some form of healing to unwind. Even a staycation will do you good. Sleep in, read a book, or watch a movie to relax. Take care of your body and mind by giving it a time out. Playing healing music will help you clear your energy and remove unwanted debris from your spirit and body. Additionally, your higher self is requesting that you consider making time to meditate in a sacred space to revitalize your spirit. Find a guided meditation to help you clear your chakras, to remove any blocks or unwanted debris that may be weighing you down. If you feel you do not have time to relax, then you need it more than ever. Your higher self reminds you that the mind, body, and spirit require balance, and wellness involves taking regular breaks to maintain your health holistically. So that is the guidance that is coming from spirit in regards to this Two of Pentacles and the Judgment in the reverse. Some of you may want a solution right now. You may want the right answer right now, but spirit is saying there's more that's happening behind the scenes, and this is the reason why you need to pause. It's like some of you Pisces want to speed things up, or you want to fast forward to the solution or the answer, but spirit is creating another pause here. Spirit is slowing things down. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this is a card of action and movement, but we have pause. And it's also in the reverse. There's something here, Pisces, with divine timing, and things will clear up, but you can't speed time up, is what I'm getting here. What do you want Pisces to know about don't settle? Please clarify. What is this don't settle for Pisces? Okay, we have the Star. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't give up. Don't give up the fight. Okay, fight for what it is that you believe in. Stand up for yourself, because the Star, whatever this dream or manifestation is, Pisces, it's going to happen. But the Five of Wands in the reverse, there's some obstacles, there's some resistance coming your way, but that's not a sign that you shouldn't do something. You know how sometimes in the spiritual community we're looking for signs and synchronicities or meaning behind things that happen? It's like just because something is harder, or just because there's resistance, or there's people that don't want to see you win, that's not a sign from God or the universe that you shouldn't pursue something, that you shouldn't do something. It's like the rose is still worth it. Even though there's thorns, the rose is still so beautiful that it's worth it. And Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't give up. Don't give up the fight. Five of Wands, you're encountering a lot of resistance, a lot of haters, a lot of, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's like friction or resistance or triggers. The Spirit is saying the Star is worth it. This dream, this manifestation, it's worth it. So don't give up the fight. Okay? Because if you give up, if you settle, you're not going to get to where you want to be. And the Five of Wands in the reverse is saying, regardless of the conflict, regardless of the resistance, it's not a sign to give up. It's not a sign that it's not meant for you. I don't know for who that message is for, but the Star is also card number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Whatever it is that you've been planting, the wishes, the desires, the prayers that you've been putting out, the positive energy is going to come back to you because it's an infinity sign. Whatever goes out comes back in. Okay, and it's the number 8. So Spirit is saying, don't give up the fight. Don't settle. Yes, there's resistance. Yes, there's obstacles, but that's not a reason to give up. That's not Spirit saying, hey, not this way, or hey, this is not meant to be. It's like some people may try and find meaning where there is no meaning, or people may try to give something a meaning that's not the actual meaning. And Spirit is saying, Pisces, don't settle, because whatever this dream or manifestation is going to be worth it. So to clarify, don't settle, the fight is worth it. Okay, whatever it is that you're encountering, Pisces, whatever kind of friction or resistance you're facing, it's going to be worth it. Pisces, I'm also getting another message here with Divine Match, that if this is a person that you used to know, if this is a person that you have history with, if they used to see you as their divine match, or you used to think that they were your divine match, I'm getting a dynamic here, Pisces, where this person is very competitive or very jealous. And usually when you think about a partnership, it's like you're working together as a team. If one of you has certain strengths or another one has certain weaknesses, it's like you complement each other and you're working as a team. So if you win or if they win, it's a win for the both of you because you're a team, you're a unit. But the energy that I was getting from this dynamic is very competitive. Okay, it's very much, let's say that you go out with your partner and someone compliments your outfit or someone compliments your work. It's like the other person takes that personal, that you're getting attention, and then they try and put you down. That's the kind of dynamic that I'm getting there. It's like not a true team, not a true team player, but someone that you have to watch your back from. Because the pure energy that I get from divine match is, let's say that you have a sibling and both of you share toys. So if your sibling gets a gift or they get another toy or they get extra money or you do, it's like the both of you now have more toys to share. Now you have more money to share between the two of you because you're a team. Okay, that's the pure side of this energy. But the competitive side is when it's not really a divine match. It's like someone can think they are a divine match because of the chemistry, but the actions prove otherwise. So if this is someone who gets competitive with you, someone who secretly hates on you or gets jealous or envious or triggered by your success, then you know it's not divine. Okay, you know it's karmic. So I don't know for who that message is for, but I'm getting that either this person thought that you were their divine match or vice versa, and it wasn't really divine because the Five of Wands is here. The truth behind the connection was very competitive. Again, this person secretly competing with you, secretly getting jealous or envious of the attention or the successes or the wins that you have, and not actually being a team player. Seven of Swords, having to watch your back from this person, and maybe even having to hide certain successes because this person gets envious or jealous. It's like that's how you know it's not divine. That's how you know it's karmic. So if you were wondering whether this was a divine match or not, okay, Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is more karmic, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Off the market, Pisces. So I'm getting another message here that you're not on the market, you're not available, and people are perceiving you as very distant with the Queen of Swords. And this is why someone here is coming in with an offer. Knight of Cups. Again, Pisces, don't fall for appearances. Don't fall for first impressions. Don't fall for the words. Okay, because the Page of Swords was here in the reverse. All talk and no action, or making empty promises, not being able to prove or back up what they say. And with the Knight of Cups, it looks very good on the outside, but it has no substance. Okay, as you can see here, this is a dry desert. Nothing really grows there. And what I'm getting here with off the market, the fact that you're not available makes you more desirable and is making people come up with plans and strategies or ideas to get you hooked, whether it's in business, in partnerships, in friendships, or relationships. This is why Spirit is saying, Pisces, be cautious of the offers, read the contract, read the fine print, pay attention to their actions versus their words, okay? And something about you not being available is bringing even more people around. Yeah, like moths to a flame. Something here, Pisces, about protecting your boundaries with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Protecting your boundaries from haters. Also getting another message here with off the market that not being on the market is making you more desirable or is making people try harder. But this is why Spirit wants you to be aware. Don't fall for these offers because it literally just is breadcrumbing. It's almost like someone knows that they're not that person, so they try to pretend. So they may lie about who they are or what they do to create this facade, to create this appearance to get you to say yes. Because it's almost like it's a flex, Pisces, to get you to say yes. Because it's saying here, off the market, Queen of Swords in the upright. You're not taking any BS. But the fact, Pisces, that you're not available or the fact that you're not accessible is bringing in more desire, more offers, Knight of Cups. But this is why Spirit is warning you, okay, with the Five of Cups, that saying yes would be going backwards. So Spirit is looking out for you, Pisces. There's nothing to worry about is what I'm getting here. Good intentions are not good enough to guarantee that something is going to be successful or that you're going to have an ideal outcome. Holy Spirit, clarify, cut your losses. What do you want Pisces to know about cut your losses? Eight of Cups in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know about cut your losses? Ten of Wands. Two of Swords in the reverse. Four of Cups. Queen of Wands. and the Emperor in the reverse. Pisces, some of you have to release some baggage, is what I'm getting here. With cut your losses, there's some things that already didn't work out, or some things that didn't necessarily happen the way that you thought it would. With the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, is saying, Pisces, it's time to release the baggage. The 4 of Cups is a card of being unsatisfied with something, whereas the Queen of Wands is all about calling your power back to you. And it's saying here, Pisces, whatever happened or didn't happen in the past is weighing you down energetically. Okay, and with the 8 of Cups, you already walked away, but there's still some kind of grieving going on. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, if you're wondering whether you made the right choice, you did. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands are calling upon you to take your power back, to really call your energy back to you, because the 4 of Cups, it's an energy of boredom, apathy, again, an energy of being dissatisfied. But things can become passive and stagnant in this energy. Even though she has new offers coming in, she's not able to see it, okay, because she's looking at the cups that are already empty. So there's something here, Pisces, about being more optimistic, letting bygones be bygones, cutting your losses, and being optimistic for the future, taking your power back from this energy. Because the more that you engage with the 4 of Cups, the more it remains, okay? It's a very difficult energy to shift from. It's almost like not being impressed, being nonchalant about everything, not really caring. It is an energy of feeling disconnected or feeling numb. Okay, so whatever happened in the past, Spirit is saying cut your losses, don't let it drain your energy for much longer. Strong Aries energy. It's time to take your power back here. We have the Fool, which is Aries. The Emperor is also Aries, and the Queen of Wands is Aries. So triple Aries coming in. Something here, Pisces, that you're being guided to conquer, whether this is conquering yourself or calling your power back to you or conquering your energy, because the 10 of Wands is being drained, feeling exhausted, carrying on a lot. To the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, this is your mind, this is your emotions, and this is your energy. So Queen of Wands to the Emperor, it's time to call your power back to you at this time and to cut your losses. Something here already happened, but it's almost like thinking back to the past. Clarify cold switch. What do you want Pisces to know about cold switch? What is this about, Holy Spirit? Four of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, there's a switch here or a transition that Spirit is guiding you to, but it's going to require some rest. It's going to require some recovery or really gaining strength in your energy, because the 4 of Swords is a card of burnout, okay? So is the 10 of Wands. So we have 2 cards confirming the same message, and Spirit is saying, Pisces, something needs to take place here, but before it does, there's a need for a pause, and there's a need to regain your strength, regain your energy. The 4 of Swords in the reverse. It's going to require some kind of rest or recovery, some self-love, self-care, a mental break. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify cold switch for Pisces. What is this about, Holy Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know? 3 of Wands in the reverse. Something is being delayed right now. I don't know what this is. Knight of Swords. So there is a delay before things pick up. There is a delay before things start to move forward, because the Knight of Swords is air energy. Air is the fastest moving element. Okay, so something here is about to move very fast, but first there's a pause or a delay. Okay, pause is here, but the 3 of Wands in the reverse, this is an actual delay. So something here is being delayed because you need to rest or recover first. There's a double confirmation here, Pisces, that some of you need to prioritize rest or recovery. 4 Swords in the reverse, so that you don't burn out. 4 Swords in the reverse, not recognizing the dangers of burnout, and need to spend time recovering, dedicating your energy to self-care. Your affirmation is, I give myself permission to slow down and heal. This deep resting period in your life marks a moment of intentional healing and self-care. More than just integral to your wellness, it is integral to your being at this time. Body, mind, and spirit. How you heal is your choice, and you can find quiet regeneration through sleep or other restorative practices like meditation, journaling, energy healing, etc. Consciously deciding to slow down the process before sprinting ahead. The hustle can be tumultuous and demanding, and the only person who can really direct your own radical recovery is you. Tend to your wounds as you may be on the verge of burnout. Your nest will grow around you as you sleep, and the landscape of your life will shift beautifully as you fall into your own rejuvenating energy. In your dream state, you will transmute and transform your experiences and emerge renewed, whole, and ready to rise. But first, you must rest. Hear a message that whatever this pause, whatever this rest or break is in your life is very important because it showed up in your last reading, and then we have a double confirmation coming in again. Okay, Three of Wands talks about a delay, and the delay is happening for you to pause. Pisces, I'm going to head over to Patreon for the extended. The link is down below in the description box for the ones of you that do resonate. We're going to dive deeper. I want to know more about this pause because this message has been coming in repeatedly, Pisces, in 2 readings, and now we have double confirmation. I want to know, what is this pause about? What are the answers or the guidance coming in? We're also going to look into hidden challenges, what you don't see coming, and finally, Spirit's final guidance and advice. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.